It's good to meet you. What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Aya Yamamoto.
And what's your function here at the Two Row campaign?
I'm a campaign organizer, and I've been working mostly on New York City events.
Fantastic. How did you get involved in this?
I've been involved with the campaign for about 2 years now, since it started, and it grew out of the organization called Neighbors of the Onondaga Nation, based in Syracuse.
Oh, okay.
And I got involved with that group after hearing about it in a Indigenous Issues and the Environment class at the SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry, which is where I just graduated from.
Oh, fantastic. How do you feel about today? How's your mood today?
I am nervous, but overwhelmingly ecstatic, I would say.
That's super.
It's a really powerful, it's just a very powerful moment to be able to see this 400-year-old document coming to life in the city that I grew up in.
Nice.
And you know, it was the shores of these waterways of New York City that our two people, the Haudenosaunee and the Europeans, came together first 400 years ago, and now we're, you know, coming together again 400 years later to renew the tenets that have been ignored for far too long, that we're committed to by our forefathers for the sake of our children.
Right. Where do you think this movement is going to lead to? What are the hoped for outcomes?
Ultimately, there are both environmental and socio-political goals. Definitely a comprehensive adherence to the commitments associated with the UN Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. One of our goals would be for the United States to fully live up to those commitments, and also to fully acknowledge the sovereignty of the Onondaga Nation and other Haudenosaunee and other native nations of the United States, and to properly address land claim and claims of title, such as the Onondaga Land Rights Action. So far, that's been dismissed twice, and it still hasn't hit the Supreme Court, as far as I know.
What can we expect to happen at the UN today?
At the United Nations, in terms of the formal proceedings, or the well, after the paddlers have their long-awaited arrival in New York City this morning, we'll be taking the Two Row Wampum all the way to the United Nations, and that will be completing our journey that was started by the Haudenosaunee at Onondaga as they took the wampum to Albany, and then as they were joined by allies to complete that journey, taking the wampum to the United Nations. So that will be a really great moment to bring this struggle and this message to an international platform. At the United Nations, after our march arrives, we will have about half an hour welcoming sort of ceremony, and then a portion of our group will enter the United Nations and participate in their formal proceedings, because today is the United Nations International Day of the World Indigenous Peoples.
Beautiful.
And so we come here to celebrate that and to encourage the world to honor Native treaties and protect the earth.
How can non-Native people get more involved in issues like this?
Definitely. One of our goals also in starting this is to really create a grassroots movement towards the social and environmental goals that I mentioned. And a big part of that is starting more ally groups that are similar to Noon. And getting involved with ally groups like that is a really wonderful way to work with your Indigenous neighbors in a way that respects both of your sovereignties, and work to so that's a great way to approach collaborating on social and environmental issues. So the hope is to see more ally groups like Noon springing up around the state and maybe even around the country.
Well, we're very grateful for the hard work that you've done on this. Thanks so much.